All right, take 33. Let's do this. Okay. Hi everyone, it's Greco here, and I wanted to welcome you to my makeshift video studio that I'm putting together. So if you're anything like me, you might have been more of a photo or website or writing person in the past, and you want to get started with video, and you want to do it right so that the lighting looks good and that the equipment is all in place so that you can make great video that people actually want to watch. So right now, I'm not in a very expensive setup here, and I just wanted to show you what I'm doing so that you can actually create this in your home as well for the video that you want to create. So right now I'm actually on my iPhone 5. I'm just filming on a tripod with my iPhone 5, and I have two lighting pieces in front of me. They're called Softboxes, and basically it's like a foil cube that has fluorescent lighting in the center and a white sheet that kind of emanates the light onto your subject. So I ordered a set of 3, and there's a link below to the Amazon product. It's by Fancierstudio. And I have 2 in front of me, and I wanted to show you how I set those up because the directions that come in the box are actually kind of paltry and confusing, and I figured you might benefit from seeing it in real time. So the first thing that you guys want to do, if you have ordered this piece and you want to set it up in your room of choice, obviously clear the background so that there's no distractions. Right now I'm actually in my bedroom, and I have just the wall behind me and the 2 pieces of lighting in front of me, and I want to add a third one behind the camera. So in order to set them up, you're going to start with the stand that they come on. It all comes in like a small black travel bag that you can use to bring it if you needed to relocate your studio for any reason. So everything comes already kind of clamped up, so you need to open up the stand. It just kind of works like a typical tripod, and I just put it up to a normal height so I can work with it and get the lighting attached onto it. So like I said, there is a lighting piece that has 5 or 4, depending on which product you buy, like a compact fluorescent lighting that just goes right in here and sticks onto the stand so that you can adjust it to the angle that you want to. So in order to get this onto the stand, the first thing you need to do is just loosen up the clamps so that you can actually readjust this and just get it vertical like this. You're going to need to push a little bit harder than you would think, and it's going to make a noise. So you're just going to get that vertical so you can attach it right onto the stand. Now there's this little black cap that comes in the stand, and I was so boggled by this before. This way you guys can save time not having to muddle through this yourself by watching this video. You need to remove this little black cap, and I guess you can just toss that or put it wherever you keep little screws and annoying things that you might need one day. So you're going to put this right on the stand here. Again, this back part has to be entirely loosened so that you can attach it, and then all you're going to do is just re-clamp it in. It's very low tech. And you can also tighten this one to get the lighting piece in that to stay in that angle. The next thing you're going to do is actually deal with the softbox itself. So like I said, it's like a foil piece that goes out like this. The lighting inside emanates directly onto your subject of choice. You actually want to get this piece on first. The directions I think have a different order, but I found this was the most useful, is if you just get the lighting piece on first and then get the softbox over the lighting, and we're just going to let it fall to the ground for now so that we can get the stands or the pieces that keep the softbox actually in a cube format. So just let that fall for now, and then we're going to use these pieces. I'm going to say pieces a lot because I'm not exactly sure what the correct terminology is, and I don't really feel like dealing because I'm more of a content than a techie guy. So you're going to get the stands that they are, the little pieces that come and keep it in structure, and there's 2 ends to these. One is pointed and one is rounded. So you're going to take the rounded end and just right where my fingers are, there are little holes into the lighting component. You're going to just attach them in almost like antenna, and they're at an angle, they're kind of at an angle jutting out so that again it can stay in that cube format. Now when I first did this, I tried to put the pole right through the lighting component, and I think I actually might have damaged some of the wiring. You're actually just going to put it in, it almost goes in like about a centimeter, and you can actually feel plastic stopping it. So then after that, you're going to actually get the cube format set up with the foil. So you're going to start with just the 2, and I hope you guys can see this okay. Just the 2 on the top, and then we're going to add the other ones after we have the first 2 attached, because it's a lot easier once you actually start building the form of the softbox. It's easier to attach them in because there really is no clamp or any high-tech element to it. It's kind of just staying in structure by all the other pieces being in place. We're going to just bring this up here. It's going to go vertical, not horizontal, so take note of that because it actually took me a minute to realize. So first what we're going to do is, I guess we'll just get this side attached. So the plug is going to go out there. Now there's a little Velcro piece, I hope you can see this, where you're going to attach the metal end in, and this is why we use the pointed end for this. So you might actually just need to grab it with your nail, and this is all in real time so you can see what it looks like. There we go. So that's just in the Velcro. Now the second one is going to do the same thing. It's the same for all 4. Okay. And as you get to the 3rd and 4th one, it gets a little more difficult because there's already one in that has to stay in. This on. you can just kind of grab up the Velcro with your nail or with the pull piece. Let's see, maybe I should edit this out. There we go. Okay, and now there's Velcro pieces that actually go on the softbox itself, and you can start to kind of close them up, but you can fix that at the end if you want to as well. We have the other two, and we're going to do the same thing that we did with the first two, and it's a little more difficult because you have some of the foil might actually cover where the holes that you actually put it in are. So you're just going to need to find it. Fortunately, I have lighting on me already, so I'm going to use the rounded end goes in, and then we're going to kind of just pull it up and get this last piece in the corner. There we go. Now we just have one more. The last one's the most difficult, and we're going to do the same process. This way you can see how this actually happens. Okay. And right in the corner. So you might need to be a little creative in just getting it to fit. There we go. That was actually easy. So now we have the structure of the softbox put together. It's fairly simple, and I'm going to just attach the Velcro in the back now so that it's all aligned and secure. So there's Velcro pieces here on each end, and they're good. Now, obviously, the next thing is you need the light bulbs that go inside. Re-angle that. You can see it. Now, they give you, I guess, let's see, there's 5 in each, so there's 15 of these little bulbs in the set. They're just like the fluorescent bulbs that you might have seen in the hardware store, like this. And we're just going to screw them in. So it's fairly straightforward. I would recommend, obviously, not having it plugged in while you're doing this so that you don't stun yourself. And each of these are in the box. You could also probably just put one in the center if you just wanted a smaller light, or you can just, as I'll show you at the end, just turn on the lights that you want depending on the switches that you click. So I'm going to get the other ones in. Not too bad. Oops. And the last one. Too much packaging. Okay, so now we have the lights in, and the last thing we're going to do is obviously plug it in so we can test them. There is just going to be a little twisty tie that you remove, and then the plug will come down. I have a handy plug right here. And we're set. There's one, so that one had the switch on, and if I go like this to all the switches, we have all 5 of them. The last thing we're going to need to do besides turn them on is if you want to diffuse the light, which is recommended, I would imagine, you take the white sheets that they give you in the set, and you're going to attach them. There's 2. There's one that goes in, like inside, and then there's an outside diffuser. So they come in this little plastic piece. So this is the one that goes inside. It's smaller, and there's a little Velcro on each end. So we're going to, I'm actually going to turn 1 or 2 of these off because it's a little bright. Or just all of them, it's fine. Now, these are going to go in the corner. Make sure that it keeps with the shape that you're already working with. So if you want to just grab the little white piece, there's like a half and half on each side of the pole. You can put it like that, and just start attaching the white piece. Oh my god, I'm stupid. And that's the inner diffuser. And then we'll get the outer diffuser to go on the outside so that it's fully enclosed and that the light will shine without looking like it's coming from like 4 bulbs. It'll just look like a general daylight setting. So these will go on top here. We're going to just unfold it, and there is Velcro on the ends. You don't really need it, but it will secure it further. Make sure you attach it to the cube. And then, like I said, there's the Velcro on the sides, which you kind of have to turn in. It's kind of badly designed. Attach it like that. We are all set, so let's test it. You'll see it gets pretty bright. This is what I'm currently using. 2 of them are in front of me. There we have it. There's your softbox light. So set those up in a nice angle, test it out, and see how you guys like it. Comment down below if this was useful to you, and I will be with you with more videos hopefully soon. And I wanted to do a quick shout out to 2 coaches that I follow who helped me so much with getting all this video information in line and actually getting the right products and apps and things to use. Check out Matthew Peters of Mobile Video Ignition and Jody Jealous of the Boom Formula. Both of them have really great free resources or more in-depth programs if you're interested in video, and you can check those out in the links below. So have a nice day, guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye.